Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Last time, we got a not guilty verdict for Ron Delight in the theft of the vase from Lordly Taylor. However, the prosecutor, Godot, kind of played us for a fiddle, and even though we were able to clear Ron Delight from the theft charges, we kind of incriminated him ourselves in the murder of a CEO of a security company. Yeah. Today, I guess we start investigating. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there, it was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Karain Village for a little while if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some... Oh my god. Special quality time together full of love and happiness. Maybe Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Well then, let's go. Best place to start is right here. Already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Alright then, yeah, his home. Oh, Nicky boy. Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight has such a vulnerable side. I mean, her husband is, like, the prime suspect of the murder of a CEO. I think that would put anybody on edge, really. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's not, just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief? Huh. The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? Just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Okay. She probably just saw that money and was like, oh my god, I love him. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. I don't think there's too many of those. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. You're married to Ron. By the way, why'd you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more nervous. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes. Obviously the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atmey knew more about Mask the Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People of the Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, this detective isn't in right now. I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right, according to what we heard today. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Ron Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. But he quit. Oh, I thought he was fired. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Better yet, how about now? No. I'll pass it. Thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Heh, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Well, first things first. Love at first sight? So is it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? I love how she's just so nonchalant about all this. Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. Remember, he looks so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. all by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Okay. Wow. That's a great story. She's up here tearing up and everything. Yes, you may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. Oh my god. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. I mean, he didn't do that for, the killer. Just saying, you know. To be fair, he wasn't put in a position to do that. But still. Alright, CEO's office. Let's go. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in the CEO's office. What does that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Or something to that effect. That really sound like that to you, pal. If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes, I feel like wrong. It's the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Yeah, Phoenix, he's just done with all this. He's ready to go. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay. Thing is, we're really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. I hate his face. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security. Oh, Kane Bullard, okay. It does not stand for knowledge base. Sorry, I'm just used to that because of my job. He's the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Alright. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? Here's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him. When they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. The white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Mask to Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! Keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway. Right? Oh, you mean that detective at me. Oh, that was great. I think I got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Abby was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Huh. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Is that Ron? Can't really tell, because he has those little, like, Princess Leia buns, but I can't really see him from here. And I'm still somewhat disappointed that Atme was Mask the Mask. Because granted, like, I was kind of thinking that at the start. But it just seemed too obvious. And Ace Attorney does like to throw the, like, oddball twist at you. That's why I was so dead set on Mask the Mask being Desiree, but no, it was Atme. That's okay. Anyway. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. Says you. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight, that was actually pretty freaking epic. Yeah, I think he did that did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted mask maniac anyway? We're not talking about the programming language. Professor Godot is quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, never even heard of the guy before. So how did Luke know him? Just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right. He said this is his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true. According to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court. A maverick that give me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah. I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. I'm just gonna want to see what he says about this. Oh. Okay. No. Yeah, this isn't generic text. Okay. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was gonna get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness. By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Mask the Mask. But he got away anyway, huh? That guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. That has to be Ron. Anyway... This rope, you think it fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. So, you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean... The victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open the safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron Delight. What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah. Sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. That's no good, Sonic says. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on them. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see, tier of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. The number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Alright, Dee Dee from Dexter's lab. Ooh, what does this button do? Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. That's pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's using some security up here. Really? It's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, it's when the CEO was attacked. Do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Okay. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out. Just for a second. Ooh, nice. Feel just like a CEO. Hey you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Psst, okay. It's not like he was killed there. This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. Can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading, if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Have I examined everything worthwhile here? Wow, look at that huge framed photo! Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This is his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. How old was he? God, I hate this portrait. 48. Oh, wow, that's young. He's also a pretty rough 48. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the security room. Oh god, we're gonna be talking to Larry, aren't we? Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? Oh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And then walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then and this is now. What? Dude, you have to comply. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. Can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe. Our professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws, okay? You really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Rhonda Light was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Rhonda Light was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like oh shit. But no, then that raises some questions too. Because I was about to say, maybe Atme was working with the CEO to plot like thefts and would like kick back some of the money to him. And then Ron, being the first witness, kind of put like that in jeopardy. So they had to get rid of him first. But Atme was at Lordly Taylor, so he couldn't have been the one to kill the CEO to tie up all the loose ends. So was there a third accomplice? Wasn't that somebody get fired like that? Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. Top flight security of the world, Craig! First I have to keep my eyes on these monitors all the time. Monitors? These are security cameras. There are security cameras set up in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. Sounds about right for top flight. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb. Well, he admits it. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Ooh, what you hiding, boy? Ooh, you hiding 2 things? Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm going to have to break his psyche lock after all. We'll come back to that because I don't know if I have anything really. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. It's old bag, isn't it? Oh my fucking no. Something is written on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. God damn it, please, I don't want to see her. No. No! She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. Oh, thank God. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Thank God. I could not deal with her today. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got a greenhorn? So, why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. The jacket's weight pulls the lever down. That's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Hey man, times are rough, you know, they'll accept anybody. That's the job market for you. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. Wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Yeah. What this? Oh, okay. Can't investigate that. Can't investigate them chips. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. You know, my pros could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Alright, well... it's all I could really gather from here. So we have 2 psyche locks on Larry to break. We'll get started on that next time. Because, yeah, I'm past the 30-minute mark. I try to keep investigation parts, somewhat shorter, but, there might be the occasional outlier. So, yeah, next time we continue our investigation and hopefully break Larry's psyche locks. Maybe I do have enough info to break them now, but I just want to make absolutely certain. So, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and see you next time for some more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Goodbye.